What's going on, everyone? Keith here, and in today's product snack, we're going to look at the primary differences between B2B companies and B2C companies when it comes to collecting product feedback. A few weeks ago, I was invited to attend a dinner for product leaders, the goal of which was just to get a bunch of us in a room to discuss how we go about making our product organizations more customer-centric. And the number one thing that stood out to me here was just how different B2B and B2C product leaders view the role of user feedback, user research, and product discovery efforts. In particular, a lot of the B2B product leaders complained that they felt like user feedback and user research and product discovery were difficult efforts to execute on because they did not have access to the volume of users that you typically see with B2C companies. This was really sort of notable to me because we see the exact opposite in our customer population. At Parlor, our customers are roughly half and half B2B and B2C, and we tend to see much more effective product discovery programs at the B2B companies. And so this got me thinking, what are the primary differences between these organizations when it comes to running a really effective and efficient user feedback or user research machine? And ultimately, I think it boils down to one key aspect, which is simply incentive. With B2C companies, yes, there's typically a much larger volume of potential respondents for surveys and user interviews and whatever other discovery efforts you might want to engage in. However, those users often have to be extrinsically motivated to participate in these efforts through some incentive like a gift card to Amazon or a discount off the next month of service or next purchase, so on and so forth. We're all familiar with these. The reason that's the case is because the relationship those users have to most B2C products is highly transactional. Think about Amazon. Users come to Amazon to purchase something as cheaply and quickly as possible. There's rarely a deeper relationship between the user and the consumer side product. But B2B product organizations are completely different. Yes, they don't tend to have the same degree of volume of potential users or respondents for these efforts. However, they typically have an intrinsically motivated user population that's really enthusiastic about being asked to participate in these efforts because they need the product to work the way they need it to in order to do their jobs. Think about a HubSpot, one of my old companies. We have tens of thousands of marketers and salespeople using HubSpot every day to do their job. Those people cared very deeply about how that product functioned and were very willing and open to provide their feedback and participate in these discovery efforts. If you asked me, I would take a small but intrinsically motivated user population over a really large but transactional user population any day of the week. And I think it's for this reason that we see so much more success with B2B product companies typically when it comes to the efficacy and efficiency of their product discovery, user feedback, and user research efforts. But what do you think? This is from my experience supporting these teams, but I would love to know your thoughts. Let me know in the comments. Would love to keep the conversation going. Until then, thanks again and talk to you soon.